I always remember when graphing tangent that tan is sine over cos, and that helps me remember where the asymptotes are going to be. I always know this is undefined where the denominator equals 0. So where does cosine equal 0? And you can either think about a cosine graph, but I know that cos equals 0 at pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 2, any odd number pi over 2. And it can be negative pi over 2, negative 3 pi over 2, negative 5 pi over 2, etc., etc., etc. We can write a little formula for this. If you recognize that all these values are pi apart, then really it's just pi over 2 plus pi times n, where n is an integer. So it's basically any multiple of pi added on to pi over 2 gives us another asymptote. So to graph it, I'm going to make it a little big. So I'm going to go every 4 squares is pi. I'm going to mark where the pi over 2's are in between them. And then those are where the asymptotes are going to be. So I'm going to dot those all in. So there are the asymptotes. And then I just know the shape from right in the middle. It's going up to the right, down to the left, and following the asymptotes. And I can just keep on going left and right. Okay, once I have them all sketched in, that's the basic graph of tan. If I want to know what the period is, well, from asymptote to asymptote, they're pi apart. So the period of tan is pi. If you compress that, so if we do tan bx, that's a horizontal compression by a factor of 1 over b. So pi times 1 over b is pi over b is the period.